Manipur logs a single-day spike of the 433 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 2 deaths in 24 hours. Death toll climbs to 424. HBS oxygen plant working round the clock to ensure adequate supply of medical oxygen. Oxygen plant at Sejia Hospital to start running by 6th of May. Police continue booking violators of containment restrictions at various places of Imphal West and Imphal East District in Greater Imphal. India's COVID-19 tally crosses 2 crore mark with additions of above 3,57,000 new COVID-19 cases in past 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 81.91%. And Serum Institute of India Chief Executive Officer Adar Poonawala says India's COVID-19 vaccine shortage would continue through July. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching a prime-time English bulletin and I'm Kanel Shambanduram with you. To stay protected from the coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Manipur reported 433 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 2,473 test results received today. All necessary medical precautionary measures like containment and contact tracing are in place. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, the press release at 5 p.m. today, confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 32,956. The 2 COVID-19 patients died in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 424. The deceased persons are one from Vishnupur and the Thobal district. HBS oxygen plant at the Patsoi is working round the clock to produce around 220 D-type oxygen cylinders daily to meet the demand of medical oxygen in the state. Speaking to Impact News, HBS General Manager H. Amit said the plant is running 24 hours unlike earlier in the wake of increasing number of COVID-19 positive cases and demand for medical oxygen by COVID patients. However, the plant cannot meet all the demand of the hospital in the state due to limited capacity. Upon being asked if anyone who required oxygen can procure it from the plant, H. Amit said oxygen cylinders cannot be given without requisite permission from the government as there is lack of oxygen cylinders in the state, stating that a government official is monitoring the supply of medical oxygen from the plant to hospital. He added that those requiring oxygen may approach the relevant department. Imphal West DCT H. Kiran Kumar also inspected the plant today.
Oxygen plant ama linkhatpa haise nongma natraga thamda linkhatpa yaba pot nati madi aduga hojik India da su phangmada su yam wai akoi isa bang hangjawrabni capacity singen chawbagi adu hojik supply to ngamde supplier singna supplier se yam jabani na hojik phangali sidi 560 rupees ta neba GST yauraga hospital nataga team na khangdoribni patient se home isolation da laire na hairaga Imphal West ki DC da mai jurisdiction da laibni na ade permission ama pira pada akoina admain individual da pijai aduga isa na natraga apprehension oidana ai so manu ai te adu tawde test tawdana admain tawdi akoi pibagi di adugi order di akoi da di leite.
Oxygen plant set up at Sejia Hospital will be officially launched on the 6th of May. Speaking to Impact News, Managing Director of Sejia Hospitals and Research Institute Dr. Palin the Kundongbam said lag of certain machines has delayed running of the oxygen plant, but now the required medic machines have arrived and the relevant authorities has also given approval to open the plant. He added that nearly 230 DTAP oxygen cylinders will be produced at the plant on a daily basis. Dr. Palin said the oxygen plant is running on PP mode. He said NEC and State Planning Department will fund 10% each for running the plant. Dr. K.H. Palin expressed a firm belief that once the oxygen plant at Sija starts running, it will meet the demand of the medical oxygen in the state for COVID-19 patients to some extent.
In 2011 da 100 days highway block like hibaduda Manipur da oxygen gi awa yam thengnagi NDTV da su yam chauna Manipur gi healthcare because of this 100 days blockade highway da yam chauna koi hospital gi su yam phana exposed away adugi matam si da koina oxygen gi plant si concept lojaki bani oxygen si kai da boina Manipur da sungai doise air gi sungmani raw material si air ni nak ta lera bang ta ni haina taw dagi oxygen plant si concept si thajin jabani matam dugi chief secretary DS punana asigi si thabi raga NEC da accept process tropani hojik si almost ready ni kulai si loin install tawraga leirabani hogudagi ngai leibani permission hojik phange aduga hojik ti Manipur government su hojik license pire koina Manipur da hojik wari ba oxygen gi corona gi na basing da nik launa leiri basi kharam khaidi ko ani no mada koina 24 hours si run taw matam si da day type to 230 daina 250 din thokani koi comfortably hai tare.
Dr. K.H. Palin also appealed to protect oneself from COVID-19 by following COVID-appropriate behaviors at all times.
Daglai ba virus si yamna mapangan kan ba imung amada puna narak pagi pose koi thengnare koi hostal su lakot aduna infection si massive oina magi masing si haigat nu wangkhale yarige na dana phona biu layeng ba si masigi mohutta prevention ne phani khai maru obadi yam hena su kisandaba covid positive oi ba khuding ma hospital leigada bani habisi leite symptom leiba su mild oina leraga di personally layeng thokpa doctor tana ba khona ba tawraga home isolation kudong jaba letragna covid care center da leibi ba aduga hospital City taseng symptom leraba sor hom war aba moderate to severe gi damakta yari ge ju kai khak na matausi natraga di symptom leida singna phamung du kansang raga sona kanda symptom leba sor hom wa ba me du gi jan mingchan pham ji leita na hoji ji thoi ba po ni sigi se ana taseng identify tawraga di koina understand ta honing si nari bu khuding mu loina khudong thiningai loi ha si natte maybe 10% gumba kidang symptom khare hena lei moi gi damakta hospital phamung se khaksi aduga moi gi damakta koi lai oxygen reserve si thamsi haina bayam
Old Manipur Students Union AMSU has appealed to state government to ensure proper running of oxygen gas plants in the state to meet the requirement of medical oxygen amid the second wave of COVID-19 pandemic. While members of the Youth Forum for Protection of Human Rights have submitted a written letter to Chief Minister Nongthom Bambiren requesting for urgent attention to review the order dated 1st of May 2021 and allow the ailing non-COVID patients who are treated at home and in need of the full-time oxygen cylinder to buy and refill the oxygen. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan got his second dose of COVID-19 vaccine at Janims today. The Lok Sabha MP appealed to join in the fight against COVID-19 by getting oneself vaccinated. People continue flouting COVID containment restrictions imposed in Greater Imphal. Police nabbed violators at various places of Imphal West and Imphal East District and issued them fines today. Police carefully verified those who came out on the roads. Heated arguments ensure between police and violators over issuance of traffic challan. Pharmacies and oil pumps remained open at various areas of Imphal West. Top officials of the Manipur Police Department laid drives to nab the violators at various places. Police personnel dislodged for public cooperation and warrant of actions against violators. Various places of Imphal city have been disinfected in view of second wave outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in the state. Imphal Municipal Corporation and Imphal City Police jointly carried out the sanitization drive at Uripog, Thangmaiban, Sagolban and market areas for the first phase, utilizing the sanitizer vehicles recently handed over by a Manipur Chief Minister. Speaking on the sideline, IMC Mayor L. Lokeshwar assured that IMC is taking all possible initiatives to tackle COVID-19. He appealed to adhere to COVID-19 related SOPs and get vaccinated against COVID-19. Speaking to media, Imphal City Police Officer in charge Maibamd Shudhir Kumar assured that City Police will try to carry out the similar drive every week and sought for public cooperation.
COVID-19 second wave masi pandemic asina lakpada Municipal Corporation ni magi dagi City Police ka punna tamina duna pagi core area Harman Bazar gi core area amadi Thangmaiban Sangomban Uripo ahan bogi phase oina pagi sanitize to bogi program asi Municipal Corporation ga koi City Police ka loina na koi thaba asi pangthok sage haidana ngasi dagi hobjabani
koi tori si biam projai damtani biam projai corporation darkar lei koi nakanna asida containment zone adi gata Imphal to achal awo khoina khara check tawduna khotan tawri singje miyam prajana aru biroi mayam gi damuk to jabani koi aman tang lo punsi je kannabai damtani aduna khara to su khoina packet riba thorom tharanga sa corporation bibiu.
Members of COVID-19 Task Force Ward Number 9, Kaisamthong Assembly Constituency carried out COVID-19 safety awareness today. Imphal West Police Station OC Nongthombam Ingocha launched the awareness campaign. Residents of the ward were also provided opportunity to conduct a rapid antigen test to detect COVID-19 during the campaign. Kundrakpam Assembly Constituency Development Committee has distributed relief items to around 35 households of the constituency under the local MLA's initiative. Rice, pulses, cooking oil and other essential items were distributed to residents of the Waitond, Maning Laikai, Mayai Laikai, Mamang Laikai and Sambai. MSME National Board members and a political advisor to Rajya Sabha MP Robin Blackie also distributed relief items to residents in some localities of Langthabal Assembly constituency. Hyanglam MLA Dr. Y. Radhesham has announced that halls of Langmaidong Higher Secondary School, Langmaidong and Langmaidong Dramatic Union will be utilized as community home isolation centers for the constituency starting tomorrow. Speaking on the sideline of inspecting the sites today, MLA Radhesham also said that a committee to tackle COVID-19 chaired by him has also been formed as per the government's instruction. The MLA appealed to people in the constituency to abide by COVID SOPs and get themselves vaccinated. Kakching CMO Dr. T.H. Rajend, District Surveillance Officer Dr. E. Kiran, Kakching SP Victoria and SDO Waikong A. Romand accompanied the MLA.
Langmaidong Dramatic Union auditorium da hayeng dagi tuksoi soidana ko center jang do ma thang daga lai ma yam do sin na ko ko na jari yam atho matam da ko gi sialam ke da ko khalai bu positive ma sing sin yam khala kuna mara moidana home quarantine lai matam do khudong sa da ba lai na than ba lai kai mina masagi tongan ba kitchen masagi tongan ba bathroom masagi tongan ba latrine leju da ba mara moida khudong sa da ba yum da lai kan da positive case sing dina home isolation to matam da lehore mayam da su santok na bagi atu ma to maram mu arapa aduga medical facility ju madudai hena phaba piba yana na basu center se hoy santok sabani.
Vishnupur DC Krishna Kumar IAS has chaired a meeting to deliberate on health facility and COVID-19 vaccination in Vishnupur district. The meeting was held at DC Conference Hall in Vishnupur Mini Secretariat Complex today. DC Krishna Kumar advised medical department officials, doctors and nurses working at various parts of the district to carry out their duty by adhering to COVID-19 SOPs. CMO Vishnupur Dr. L. Gojendro and members of District Task Force Vishnupur took part in the meeting. DC Krishna Kumar IAS also inspected the condition of the oxygen plants at District Hospital Vishnupur and Kwairakpan Chingdon. Postgraduate and MBBS students of Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences (JANIMS) will now join the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. Their first orientation training was held at JANIMS lecture hall today. It may be mentioned that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved a number of measures, including postponing the NEET PG for at least 4 months to make more qualified doctors available for pandemic duties and pressing medical interns into service in the bid to augment human resources deployed in fighting COVID-19. The PMO has issued statement that the services of the final year MBBS students can also be utilized for providing services like teleconsultation and monitoring of mild COVID cases after due orientation under the faculty's supervision. In the wake of a rising need for health staff during this second wave of COVID-19 pandemic, the state health services had even notified recruitment of the medical officers, nurses and multitasking staff on contractual basis. It may be recalled that many contractual health workers who were recruited during the first wave of COVID-19 pandemic carried out agitation demanding to regularize them in the health sector before the second wave hit the state. United Core Committee of Anti-Social Elements Kiamgai Muslim has condemned politics in the carrying out anti-drug drives. Committee members have appealed to contact local clubs, Mairapaibi groups and elected members to carry out any anti-drug drives by adhering to COVID-19 SOP. People staged a sit-in at Kiamgai Mayailekai today condemning the unwarranted attempt to arrest Secretary of United Core Committee of Anti-Social Elements Kiamgai Muslim Ahmad Raja from his residence by alleging him of being involved in drug trades without any proofs. Protesters said Ahmad Raja himself takes active roles in the curbing drug menace and termed the raid at his residence by the police team led by Idilbung Police Station OC yesterday evening as pre-planned and targeted. Protesters claim that no antisocial substance was found from the Ahmad Raja's residence. Reportedly, heated confrontations occurred between the police team and the locals when the police tried to arrest Ahmad Raja forcefully without any proofs. Upon the intervention of the enraged locals, the police team left the area. Ahmad Raja condemned the act amid the holy fasting month of Ramadan and appealed to authorities concerned to look into the matter.
aina ngai ibadi handak maraksi ikhang khangaudana ai khaknatana ramjan thagi senglaba matamsigi khudong chaba lawraga rakki namada political gi oiba manba thong khara police na chathrakpasi masi yamna laibak thibani ainbu makutta pairaga ainbu onana sijana ba honaraga misam praja kaisu leitabu namfu hafuda paran sinana bu honrakpasi masi matungda tobidana basu khanganjari aduga isana su full condemn tawjari matungda masimak summa thogaga gadi ngasi lepak sida leiriba civil society singasida kari oirak
Altogether, 13 involved in the April 27 incident at the Kakwa Naurem Laikai have been remanded into 4 days of police custody. 12 of them were produced before duty magistrate today. They are Ilangbam Naucha of Langthabald Mantri Khong Awang Laikai, Naurem Sana Jauba, Naurem Bablu, Naurem Taruktond, Naurem Sanatomba, Naurem Bipind, Naurem Bijend, Naurem Abem Devi, Naurem Tarubi, Naurem Victoria and Naurem Elizabeth of Kakwa Naurem Laikai. 19-year-old Konthaujam Lender, son of late Kumar, is also in 4th day of the police custody. Kakching District Police arrested a man in possession of illicit liquor from his residence located in the Contentment Zone. Arrested man is a 59-year-old Thokchom Tikendrajit, son of a T.H. Komold from the Kakching Ningthau Laikai. Kakching SP Victoria and additional SP Law and Order Joyras Yumnam led the special drives. The seized liquors were destroyed by spilling onto the ground in the front of the locals. Police has issued fines upon Tikendrajit under Manipur Epidemic Diseases COVID-19 Regulation 2020. Kakching Kunai Chaukhat Hanba Lup has urged the government to stop the banks from collecting debts, tender and lottery in the district. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on coronavirus updates in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Office of the Yaifre Group of Finance, Head Office Singmairong near Eastern Motor, Imphal East, May Tara Mga English Singani Kunmathoi, Tha Amada Lupa Lesing Marika Hulaga, Hausagadoriba, Lottery cum Tender Siaubiraga, Lupa Lak Kungimapu Oibiu, Lucky Draw Fauragana, Lupa Lak Amafang Bigani, Loinana, Atoba Matamda, Ezen Yankai Supamzay, Ezen Singidamak monthly income, draw timing and Nutugipung Anini.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin. India's total tally of COVID-19 cases crosses the 2 crore mark. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India logged a single-day spike of the 3,57,229 in the past 24 hours, taking tally to 2,82,833, and there are 34,47,133 active cases. That toll stands at 2,22,408, with the addition of 3,449 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 3,20,289 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,66,13,292. India's recovery rate stands at 81.91%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 6,59,000 in the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above the 15 crore 42,66,400 people. Above 32,28,700 people have died, and recoveries are 13 crore 16,88,500. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 67,30,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Union Education Ministry has written to all the centrally funded institutions to postpone their offline examinations scheduled in the month of May this year in view of COVID surge. In a letter addressed to all the head of a centrally funded institution, Secretary Higher Education Amit Khare has urged the institutions to postpone all offline examinations scheduled in the month of May. Online examination may, however, continue as scheduled. The letter also stated that the decisions will be reviewed in the first week of June. All institutions have been asked to encourage everyone eligible to get vaccinated and also ensure all possible help in every regard. Serum Institute of India Chief Executive Officer Adar Poonawalla has said that India's COVID-19 vaccine shortage would continue through July. Speaking to the London-based Financial Times, the 40-year-old Poonawalla said that the shortage would continue through July, when the productions of the Covishield vaccine is expected to increase from about 60 to 70 million doses a month to 100 million by then. Poonawalla has alleged that his company has been maligned by politicians and critics over shortage in vaccine. He said that the government, not the Serum Institute, was responsible for policy decisions. He said that the company did not its manufacturing capacity in advance because there were no order. He added that the company did not think about the need to make more than 1 billion doses a year. Serum Institute of India's Covishield, which is the local name for the Oxford University AstraZeneca's jab, is the mainstay of India's vaccination program. Hyderabad-based Bharat Biotech's Covaxin is the other vaccine that is in use, while the Russia's made Sputnik V2 has been declared but is yet to be launched. Manipuri Students Federation MSF Vishnupur District Committee today carried out a drive to curb the price hike of essential commodities amidst the tough times of COVID-19 pandemic. The team, led by its president Sinand Johnny, checked shops including wholesale shops in Moirang Bazaar and for price lease. He urged the shopkeepers to stop the hiking prices of essential items. A memorial park will be constructed in the name of Rongmei Lung Lailu, who was brutally murdered by her husband on 4th of May 2017. Corporator of Imphal Municipal Corporation, Ward number 26, Maibon Phaume, today led the foundation stone for the park at Chingmairong Kabui village to be jointly constructed by Chingmairong Kabui Women's Society and the Thaupai Youth Club. Speaking on the occasion, Maibon Paumai called for bringing an end to crime against women. He also expressed hope that the park will become a suiting place for senior citizens to unwind and relax.
Masi hangdoktawa asi matam sangna sikiba adu ningsingba oina tamamada masida yam nungsi chanana leminaramba unamok adubu ningsingna na udan lairosnu hena maruina women society na sagatjabani asigumba minungsi leitana halakpa palakpa masi Manipur da toina toe asigumba si hokhandanabagi damakta Manipur government amasung praja punamok na gyan taminaba machangi amaga nungsi chanana himinaba matai manau marakta nungsi chanana himinaba haipsi Manipur da angai fadaran
Mochilaba Mingsailed, the Tented Mirror, directed by Romy Mate, has been selected for screening at the Life of Session 2021 at Pinewood Studio in United Kingdom. The film portrayed the harmful effects of consuming chemical-laden vegetables. Master Yaikomba Huru Roji, Dr. Rose Kun are in the lead role of the film. It may be mentioned that Mochilaba Mingsailed bagged the Special Jury Award in the 13th Manipur State Film Award 2020. Cinematography and editing are by Johnny Mate and the sound design of the film is by Tarun Wang. Old Meitei Pangal Students Union of the Manipur has condemned against non-filing of FIR against the suspicious death of MBBS student Sanaton Thokpam till date. Press release from the union said such delay will alter fact of the case. In a well-planned and executed operation, the troops of the Mori Battalion under the aegis of Headquarter IZAR South seized arms and ammunition from a house in the Zhaozang forest area near Mori on 1st of May. During the operation, 1 assault rifles with magazines, ammunition and 2 Chinese hand grenades were recovered. The seized items were handed over to Mori police for further legal action. Acting on a tip of a team of Lilong police station, including women police, has arrested a woman in possession of counterfeit drug from Lilong. According to police sources, the arrested person is 28-year-old Fundrei Mayum Yashmin, wife of Mujibur from the Lilong Haurebi Turel Hanbi. The team raided her residence yesterday afternoon and recovered around 262 grams of suspected brown sugar, 579 SP capsules and 67 bottles of ANREX CP cough syrup. Acting on a tip of a combined team of Lilong police, including women's personnel, arrested a vehicle lifter yesterday. The arrested person is 31-year-old Shinga Mayum Farid Khan, the son of Singa Mayum Abdul Salam of Lilong Atokong. The team led by OC Lilong raided his house under the supervisions of Taubald SP along with members of Anjuman Lilong. During the search, the team recovered 1 Honda Activa white in color bearing no registration number and a cash of 70,000 rupees inside the toolbox of the vehicle. Police said the accused person has revealed that he, along with his associate, 26-year-old Shinga Mayund Imran Khan, the son of Singa Mayund Raij Khan of Lilong Atokong, had stolen the vehicles from the Gari Mamang Lekai in front of Lingjail office in near Mahindra showroom on the 30th of April afternoon. Accused Imran Khan is still absconding till the time of filing this report. Lilong police has registered FIR against the accused persons. Wind at the velocity of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour and medium rainfall are being expected at various places of hills and valley of the state, as per reports from the Regional Weather Forecasting Center, Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati, while thunderstorm and medium rainfalls are expected in some areas of Imphal East, Imphal West, Kapching, None, Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Kamjong and Kangpokpi. Rain is also expected in most areas of Tamenglong, Senapati, Imphal West, Imphal East, Jiribam, None, Churachandpur and Ferjol district. Rain is expected at couples of areas in the Kangpokpi, Ukhrul, Kamjong and Teknopal district today. Rain is also expected at some areas of Bishnupur, Taubal, Chandal district. Most areas of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul, Jiribam, None, Churachandpur and Ferjol district